It is time for the second annual Fox 45 in the Morning Christmas Cookie Exchange. All throughout the morning, we're going to share our favorite cookie recipes with you. And first up is Hillary. All right, so first off, let's talk about your baking experience.
Okay, Megan, it is few and far between. I'm actually not the best baker. But,
but you're trying.
Yeah, I'm trying. So I really just went out to Kroger and bought the mix. But my whole point here is, okay, so I babysit a lot, and I'm always trying to find fun things to do with the kids.
Right.
So I found these really cute cookie cutters that are star-shaped and gingerbread man-shaped.
It's actually a snowman.
A snow? Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. A snowman, gingerbread man, whatever you want. Actually, I thought it was a gingerbread man. I guess it could be whatever you want.
Gingerbread have 2 legs. The snowman has the rounded bottom.
Okay, so again, I'm not a baker. Apparently not a gingerbread or snowman expert either. But
That's
anyway,
okay. And you know what? If folks are busy, moms are busy, dads are busy, this isn't a bad idea. Just go buy the dough. You could even buy the pre. And I didn't actually realize they had pre-canned icing.
Betty Crocker has these pre-icing, and they have all these different tops you can use for different decorations. So I thought we would just do a quick decoration.
Okay, so
try this out.
Go ahead. What do you suggest in terms of decorating?
Well, you have the snowman, and I have the star. So I don't know. And these are kind of hard to use. They're not as easy as you think. Yeah, you kind of have to shake them.
And if you make your own, a trick is to put the icing in a plastic bag, zip it up, and then cut off the corner.
Tip. My mom does that. And I'll learn that one day. But for now, these are the ones to use.
Big eyes.
Yes.
Big smile from my
I'm all about it. And I also used some marshmallows, and you can use M&Ms, just kind of whatever. It's just kind of something fun to do with your kids.
And you know, if this is your first experience baking, I will say that you did not burn the cookies. They're a very nice
I made sure I took the toothpick, checked them out.
It looks good.
I tasted them. They're not poisonous or anything.
All right, that's good to know. And the rest of us actually baked ours from scratch, so we'll have those recipes. Chris is up, and Chris's is very interesting. You'll have to stay tuned for his recipe.
It's healthy.
He was also a first-time baker, so we'll have much more on this throughout the morning, and of course we'll have all of the recipes on our website, fox45now.com. Just click on Fox 45 in the morning, and mine is a homemade recipe, so keep it here for that. You know what always warms me up?
Cookies?
That's exactly where I was going for that. Round 2 of our second annual Fox 45 in the Morning Cookie Exchange, and we're going to share our favorite recipes. We have been. Hillary is up first. Now Chris is up, and this is not only your favorite recipe, but it's your first recipe.
It's my only recipe. Where, as Dan would say, I looked on the Google, and I found some
Why did you pick this one? There's millions of recipes.
Well, I was upset with myself because this one was actually more difficult than I thought it was. So this one is white chocolate raspberry cheesecake cookies. I know, that's a mouthful.
I'm gonna just throw this out here. If I saw these cookies on a big plate of cookies, I don't think I would go for them.
Yeah, the raspberries look a little wilted, but I assure you they're quite good.
Okay.
And what makes it really the cheesecake is cream cheese. You throw cream cheese in there. So first you're going to be starting off with the basic baking necessities. I think they're the basic baking necessities.
Flour,
flour,
sugar.
The egg, mixing things.
You probably cream the egg with cream the butter with the sugar.
Yep, did all that. Is that what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, you're supposed
I didn't know what it meant by cream butter. Honestly, this was a rough first go, but
maybe it actually looks better if you follow the directions correctly.
Yeah, but you just mix everything together, throw it in there, and then you start cutting the raspberries in half, and then really, I think that makes a big difference. But Megan, you've been dogging on me all morning. I want you to try a cookie.
Dan is going to come over as well. Now, our resident foodie, Brandy, who I have tremendous food respect for, she thinks that these are some of the best cookies she's ever tried. So
let's
go
try
ahead,
it.
Dan, you take a bite.
And we have this on our website, or it's going to be.
That's good.
Huh?
Nice work.
It is good.
See?
I will admit it's good.
Don't judge a cookie by its surface. And I did burn them a little bit because...
no, actually, I don't think you burned them.
I didn't burn them?
Not at all.
They just see a little bit darker than usual. But yeah, we're going to have this recipe on our website. It's fairly easy. If I can do it, anyone can do it. And the raspberries are a nice little touch.
It's fruity.
Yeah, it does. The fresh fruit tastes interesting. All right, our next half hour, Dan is going to share his cookie recipe. Yeah, I'm sorry for dogging. Pretty good. We're going to have a list of all of these recipes on fox45now.com. Click on Fox 45 in the mornings. All right, it is time for the second annual Fox 45 in the Morning Christmas Cookie Exchange. Hillary, Chris, and now it's Dan's turn to share our favorite cookie recipes. And Look at this. Now, this is a huge stack, and I will tell you that probably 10 are missing. I cannot believe how many cookies you made.
Well, and we were just talking before we got to this segment, and I told you why we have to make a lot of cookies at my house, because the oven that we have is so old. All the numbers have been scrubbed off because they've been cleaned so many times.
Right.
And so you sort of have to guess. So if you needed to be on 350, you got to guess where 350 is. So we have a little trial and error on the first batch.
So you make a lot, so there's room for
we wind up making a lot because some of the ones don't come out this good. But the thing I've always I'm just, as a kid, I always remember I always loved oatmeal raisin cookies, and every year my wife makes cookies, and we always have to have oatmeal raisin cookies.
Even at Christmas, I wouldn't think of this as a Christmas cookie, but it
is.
has
We
a
always
cinnamon
have
flavor.
I don't know. Around my house, we've always had them. But here's the thing I like about it. It calls for all the, like Paula Deen, a stick of butter.
Butter.
You got to have that. Here's the thing. You got flour, you got oats, and the thing is, I tend to add a little more oats and maybe a little less flour, maybe more raisins than the recipe actually calls for. And there's also molasses in there. And I didn't do it in this batch, but sometimes when I'm feeling
crazy,
really a holiday cheer, I put in a little Kahlua in the mix and mix that up, because that adds sort of another. Think about it. Yeah.
Well, I could taste the cinnamon, and I will say that makes me think of Christmas when I taste the cinnamon. I like the raisins as well. And did you double this batch, or was this just your regular recipe?
Well, we always just make giant batches, because when we make cookies, we bring them into the shop and we make them for the whole family. But my recipe's right here. You don't have to follow it exactly for all for all the things, but a little less of this, a little more of that, and they come out pretty good.
All right. I do like them. I had 2 of them. So we're going to have Dan's recipe on our website. My recipe is coming up in about 20 or so minutes, and mine includes chocolate and peppermint. So hopefully you like those things. We'll have all of our recipes on our website. Go to fox45now.com and click on Fox 45 in the morning. Well, this morning we've been having our cookie recipe. It's the Fox 45 cookie exchange for Christmas. Now it's my turn.
Yeah, so Megan has made something. I mean, if I'm looking at this, Megan, I'm thinking this is a brownie, but it's not a brownie.
It's actually, I call it double chocolate peppermint cheesecake bar cookie.
Wow.
So basically, I have this binder. I have a binder at home with all of my recipes, and this is an insert, and I make it every year. So I want you to try one. As you try one, I'm going to tell you what's on the bottom.
Okay.
Graham cracker. You kind of crush it up with butter. You put it in the bottom of a pan, 8-inch square pan. You bake it for about 15 minutes. It comes out, and you cool it. Now, while you're doing that, while it's baking, you whip up some the filling, which is semi-sweet chocolate. I use the Ghirardelli's, the good kind. Then cream cheese, sugar, sour cream, 2 eggs. So you beat it up, make it real thick, and that's kind of the cheesecake part.
And you want to keep it cool, it seems.
Right, the cheesecake part. And then you just put chocolate glaze on the top with the crushed up peppermint.
Very good.
Now,
it's really rich.
So the peppermint's where I'm getting all the minty flavor, right?
Right, from the top.
And you can tell the cheesecake consistency of it. You can taste that.
Right, you got to keep it cold. It's actually a good recipe to do today, because you could throw it in the freezer for Christmas Eve, Christmas morning, or just put it in the refrigerator. It keeps really well.
Now, who agrees with me? Who agrees with me? This is more of a brownie than a cookie.
I was just about to say.
It does seem like a brownie, but
we got three brownies,
it's a dessert.
Megan. It's a bar cookie. Let's go with the bar cookie.
Is it a family recipe, or is it something you just dug up on your?
Well, no, I found it on the Food Network's website, so
a reliable
credit
source.
to the Food Network for that. But I love it.
You have to watch out for the big chunks of peppermint right there.
Yeah, don't get it stuck in your teeth.
Too late.
All right, so do you like it or no?
It's good.
I do.
I do like it.
It's really good.
Okay.
I just think you cheated.
I guess if you don't like peppermint, you won't like it.
It's a bar cookie. I did not cheat. Yeah, if you don't like peppermint or cheesecake, you're not going to like this. But I promise it's easy and it's good. There you go. Oh my goodness. Thank you. All right, we're going to have all of our recipes on our website, fox45now.com. Just click on Fox 45 in the morning.